Hello, my name is Dylan and I'm CEO of Morningstar Media. Here at Morningstar, we aim to bring advertising solutions to companies that are interested in reaching their target audience on a more personal level. I recently saw a patent application that was denied by the Patent Office and it caused some outrage. It was filed by telecommunications giant Verizon, called Methods and Systems for Presenting an Advertisement Associated with an Ambient Action of a User. It was for a camera and microphone mounted in a set-top box to gather information to use for advertising purposes. Although smart, it was denied. Without the camera and microphone in people's living rooms, how have Verizon gone in to get the information they desire? Well, a few years ago, they started making televisions that could connect to the internet and have an inbuilt camera and microphone for applications such as Skype. Most cameras on TVs are flip-up, so they aren't on you all the time. But the time they are on you is precious time that could be used to gather as much information as possible. So what we do here at Morningstar is create more time the camera can be on the target audience to gather information that can be used for advertising purposes. Each program will be a downloadable app that has a televised live stream that airs at certain times of certain days. There will be game shows, talk shows, children's shows, and children's shows, all separate apps that act as channels. This is our aim because we can offer advertisers more competitive rates than the major networks who aren't utilising the smart TV camera yet. The reason Verizon's patent was declined is because there were issues on privacy and it was said to be a little too Orwellian. But here at Morningstar, we have found a way to get around this problem. Viewers agree to the terms and conditions when registering to be a part of one of our shows. When the viewer agrees for us to use the camera, they also agree that the information gathered be used for advertising purposes. We pay close attention to our viewers and their surroundings to learn more about what commercials will have the most impact. For example, if we see some viewers eating KFC, we know that members of our audience like that certain product. We can then offer the brand a chance to advertise directly to the viewers of our audience that have been seen eating their product. This applies to any scenario where what we see we corresponded to advertising for. So we'll have a library of commercials that will be used when we know the best target for them to be used on. Our first program, Tuesday Night Quiz, will bring a whole new level of interactivity to the common game show. Using the camera mounted atop the internet-connected smart TV, contestants are viewed from their living rooms and are shown on screen next to a host. They are then asked a series of general knowledge questions, and if the contestant answers 5 questions correctly, they move on to the final round where they will face off against 3 other contestants who also answered 5 questions correctly. If a contestant answers a question wrong, they are eliminated and a new contestant is chosen from the pool of registered contestants watching the show. The questions will be of a medium to hard nature. This is to make it more challenging so that more people will answer questions wrong and we can cycle through more contestants as if to give the effect of higher chances of being on the show. Throughout the duration of the live stream of the show, there will be allocated commercial time slots where our advertising experts will be presenting commercials based on the information we have gathered from the audience watching the program. Our advertising team will ensure the company that has chosen to advertise with us will reach an audience that is more likely to be engaged with the advertised product or service. The number of people watching the show will determine how many people get this personalised advertising service. If there are 100,000 people watching the show, that will be too many people for our advertising team to cater to. So we will have a core set of commercials that is broadcast to the viewers who aren't receiving personalised advertising. So we will offer companies 2 options: commercials that are played to the majority of the audience and commercials that are targeted towards individuals. Each option will be priced accordingly because Morningstar Media is a private company. We can offer businesses that wish to advertise with us a more cheaper rate than that of the major networks. If IKEA choose to advertise with us, we can ensure that their commercials will be shown to the members of our audience that are most likely to be interested in their products. We will gather information based on what we see through the camera and judge a person's taste in furniture. If we can see that the viewer's taste is that of a modern nature, we can offer IKEA advertising slots that will reach every viewer we think will be interested in the product. Before Morningstar hits smart televisions, we'll be starting an online format using webcams and a website. This will give us the opportunity to test out advertising tactics and gain some interest for our television applications. This will also give companies the opportunity to advertise on our site. We plan on developing a strong relationship with companies who wish to use our service, but for the advertising to reach a broader demographic, we must ensure that the content of our programs is engaging for all viewers. We aim to have programs designed to reach a particular audience. Tuesday Night Quiz will be our primary program where all are encouraged to watch, but we'll have specialised programs aimed at reaching a particular target audience. A weekly talk show based on a particular topic where viewers can chime in with their 2 cents is another program that Morningstar wishes to bring to the public. All information gathered by Morningstar is not passed on to any third parties, but say, for example, we witness a crime occur in front of the television, that information may be passed on to the appropriate authorities. Other than that, all information is monitored by our advertising team and used strictly for advertising purposes. So in summary, what we do here at Morningstar is provide interactive content-based programming that gather information to be used on targeted advertising. What sets us apart from Verizon is the public agreed for us to use this information when they've registered to be a part of one of our shows. Although we would ideally like to gather information from the cameras on a long-term basis, I think we would be able to gather enough information for advertising during the duration of one of our programs. Unlike Verizon, who tries to secretly put a camera in every living room, we utilise the camera on late model televisions and put it to practical use. I truly think this is the future of television and advertising, and I believe that Morningstar can deliver a service to companies wishing to advertise to a target audience. The first step to success is creating programs that a large number of people will be interested in. Once the programs are sound, we can then begin gathering advertisers and building up a database of commercials to be used once we have identified who the commercials will have the most impact on. This idea will bridge the gap between privacy laws and the gathering of information for advertising. At Morningstar, we care about the interests of big corporations and aim on helping them reach their target audience on a whole new level. Thank you.
Why, that's a good